Hey guys, it's Cerulean Jake here to announce the next season of the VGC Pals Draft League. We're moving on to Season 3 and I have once again been invited to participate. I've done one of these on my channel before, but in case you're new here, let me explain how it works. At the beginning of the season, 16 players will take a number and begin drafting a team one by one from a set list of Pokemon. Once a Pokemon has been drafted, no other player can add it to their team. This is a snake draft, meaning once the final player in the pick order has selected a team member, they get another opportunity to pick immediately after that, and then the order is reversed, eventually making it all the way back to first pick in the draft. Each Pokemon has an assigned point value, with the traditionally stronger Mons costing significantly more than less valuable team members. Each player has a limit of 115 points, so you can't just draft all the best Pokemon. You need to find some lower budget Pokemon that can reasonably contribute to your team. You'll also draft more than just 6 Pokemon. You'll draft a minimum of 10 members and a maximum of 12. Once your team has been selected, you will play one match per week against other coaches in the league for 7 weeks. For each match, you can select 6 of your 10 to 12 Pokemon to use in battle. You're not allowed to see which Pokemon your opponent will bring to the battle, but you can see what their roster consists of, and it allows you to plan accordingly. Once the dust is settled from the regular season, the top teams will move on to the playoffs for a single elimination bracket, where only one will remain as champion. There are a few changes to this season compared to the last one. The players have been divided into 2 conferences of 8, Conference Red and Conference Blue. Each player will battle every other player in their conference once for 7 weeks. That would be the regular season. The top 4 teams of each conference will move on to playoffs, while the rest will retire. There are other new rules as they pertain to the game that we're playing. Pokemon Champions has been released, which means we will be playing in the M-A regulation. If you don't know what that means, it just specifies which Pokemon and items are legal at the time. In this regulation, we have access to Mega Evolution, and we do have some rules regarding them. While drafting, your first 2 picks of the draft can only contain a maximum of 1 Mega Evolution. This is to prevent players from snatching away all the good Megas early, which would hinder anyone who wants to early pick a non-Mega Pokemon. It's also worth mentioning that each Pokemon and their Mega Evolution have been divided up into separate draftable Pokemon. For example, Charizard can be drafted up to 3 times in this league. Once in the base form, and then again in his extremely powerful Charizard Y form, and then once more for his lesser but still strong Charizard X. The way this works is that drafting a Mega Evolution Pokemon determines what item that Pokemon must hold. Excadrill is a great example of this, because he's an excellent Sandstorm Sweeper, but if he's drafted away, you cannot simply draft the Mega Evolution and then equip whatever item you want. You must have the Excadrill item equipped at all times. That said, you're not forced to Mega Evolve. It can still be worth drafting Mega Excadrill as a Sandstorm Sweeper and just accepting the fact that you won't be Mega Evolving it. You won't have an item to fall back on, but at least you can still keep that sweet, sweet Sand Rush ability. I believe that just about covers it. New episodes of this Draft League will be dropping very soon. I'll be uploading a deep dive in not just the Pokemon that I drafted, but also taking a quick look at what everyone else grabbed as well. After that will come the regular season, and depending on how well I do, the playoffs will come after that. So, just what Pokemon will be joining the Nohrian Dusk Blades this season? Find out next time. See you then.